Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the University of St. Thomas 2013 Graduate Commencement Exercises. I have an announcement before we begin. Arrangements have been made for a professional photographer to take pictures of the candidates during the granting of degrees. Therefore, we ask that you refrain from coming up to the stage area or toward the aisles to take personal photos during and after the ceremony. We also ask that you refrain from using artificial noisemakers. If you have a medical emergency, please contact an usher or public safety officer. The ceremony will now begin with the academic procession. Please stand.
Please stay standing for the singing of the national anthem of the United States of America, sung by Angela Mitchell, graduate student in music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. We will begin today's ceremony with an invocation by Dr. Carrie Frank, Associate Professor, Graduate School of Professional Psychology.
May we stand for a prayer, please? Dear God, we come in celebration. We ask that you hold our hands. We ask for your grace. The world is more complex, Father. May we have the collective will to soften the blows of uncertainty. Bless our outgoing president. Let him know that his kindness touched many hearts over the years. Bless our incoming president. May she find the St. Thomas community to be a welcoming place. Bless our graduates. May they proudly stand on the shoulders of those who preceded them. May they go out into the world and make it better for all peoples. We are all accountable, Father. These blessings we ask in your name. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Frank. My greetings to everyone, graduates, family members, guests, faculty, administration, and staff. I am very pleased to be with you this morning. I am Dr. Susan Huber, Chief Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer. I would like to introduce to you now the Platform Party. Members of the Platform Party on my left, your right. Dr. Don Weinkoff, Dean of the School of Engineering. Dr. David Rigoni, Interim Dean of the College of Education, Leadership, and Counseling. Dr. Mark Dienhart, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. Mr. Mark Vansgaard, Vice President for Business Affairs and Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Christopher Thompson, Dean of the St. Paul Seminary School of Divinity. Dr. Barbara Schenk, Dean of the School of Social Work. Dr. Jack Militello, Professor of Management and Director of Executive MBA programs, Healthcare MBA and Executive MBA. Dr. Carrie Frank, Associate Professor, Graduate School of Professional Psychology. Father Dennis Deese, President of the University. Father Michael O'Connell, Pastor, Church of the Ascension, North Minneapolis. Ms. Sarah Gross-Mentner, General Counsel and Chief Human Resources Officer. Dr. Terry Langan, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Father John Malone, Vice President for Mission and member of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Jane Canny, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Susan Alexander, Executive Advisor to the President. I would like to also recognize the faculty who are with us at this time, and I would like to thank them for their teaching, advising, mentoring of all of our graduates. Faculty, would you please rise? It is my honor now to present to you the President of the University of St. Thomas, Father Dennis Deese, who will introduce our commencement speaker, Father Michael O'Connell, and present him with an honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters. Father Deese.
Thank you. Father O'Connell, Dr. Dienhart, Dr. Frank, Dr. Huber, graduates, families, alumni, honored guests, and friends, on behalf of the University of St. Thomas, I join in welcoming you to our 2013 commencement exercise. I offer my congratulations to the 498 students upon whom we will confer graduate degrees. We share your joy on this occasion, and we are proud to call you alumni. It is our hope that you are leaving St. Thomas with feelings of fulfillment and accomplishment, and that your studies here have been challenging and stimulating. And we wish you the very best in all of your ventures in the years ahead. It is now my pleasure to introduce Father Michael O'Connell as our featured speaker and to confer upon him the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters from the University of St. Thomas. Dr. Susan Huber, Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer, will you please come forward to read from the citation that accompanies the honorary degree? And Father O'Connell, would you kindly join me at the podium?
Father Michael O'Connell, for more than 4 decades, you have served this community as a wise and compassionate priest, dedicated to helping those in need. Pastor, administrator, teacher, counselor, and champion of social justice, You have long brought together people to pursue causes that help them see the humanity in others. In the process, one friend said, you never needed to preach about spirituality. You just lived it. A St. Paul native, you graduated from St. Thomas Academy and earned a bachelor's degree in philosophy from the St. Paul Seminary in 1967 when you were ordained to the priesthood. You were associate pastor of St. Thomas the Apostle in Minneapolis until you became founding director of the Archdiocese's Permanent Diaconate Program in 1973. And 11 years later, you were appointed Vicar General and moderator of the Curia of the Archdiocese. You succeeded our president, Father Dennis Deese, as Basilica of St. Mary Rector in 1991. And over the next 17 years, you embarked on an ambitious program to renovate the Caux Cathedral, which in the words of one observer, was in danger of falling down, literally. Continuing Father Deese's work, you raised $40 million to reinforce the structure, install a copper dome, and create an endowment fund for ongoing maintenance. Your influence ranged far beyond physical infrastructure as you increased population from 1,600 to 5,700 households and raised the parish's profile by creating the popular Basilica Block Party in 1995. Perhaps your greatest legacy occurred with the founding of the Jeremiah program in 1996. Insistent on breaking the cycle of poverty for single mothers and their children, you led a community effort to provide affordable housing and allow women to pursue a post-secondary education. The words of the prophet Jeremiah proved to be your inspiration. Seek the well-being of the city where I have sent you into exile, and pray to the Lord on its behalf, for in its welfare you will find your own welfare. The Jeremiah program has been a rousing success, serving 600 women since its inception. 38 families live in the Minneapolis complex, and 37 in St. Paul, where a building opened in 2007, and child development centers at both sites work with 120 children. You left the Basilica in 2008, but remain active in ministry as pastor of the Church of the Ascension, and you serve on many boards, including the Hazelden Foundation. It expanded its youth programs under your leadership as chairman. In a video tribute last year, Hazelden and Jeremiah colleagues called you a person of vision and a courageous leader who focuses on what's right and what's good and not what's easy. Your passion, they say, is contagious. When you are around somebody like that, one said, you actually believe you can do something. As for your fundraising ability, another said, he never asks for people to give until it hurts. He always provides them with the opportunity to give until it feels good. We of the University of St. Thomas know well the good that you do. You earned a master's degree in pastoral studies here in 1984, served on our Board of Trustees from 1985 to 1997, and have advised us well. We have always been proud to call you an alumnus, and today we are just as proud to confer upon you the degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Let's get over here where we can get a picture, Michael.
Thank you, Dr. Huber, for presenting those wonderful words. I deeply appreciate it. Father Deese, congratulations on your 22 years of steady, wise, and faithful and generous leadership of this wonderful University of St. Thomas. May your well-deserved retirement be long and healthy. Thank you, Dennis. I'd like to congratulate Dr. Julia Sullivan, the new president of St. Thomas, and I hope and I know she will be welcomed here when she comes. St. Thomas faculty and staff, congratulations and thank you to all of you for your excellent teaching and formation, especially our graduates today. Parents, spouses, partners, family members, and especially faithful friends of our graduates today, thank you for your encouragement and generosity in supporting these graduates. Finally, and most importantly, congratulations to our St. Thomas University Graduate School graduates today. Quoting Psalm 118, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it." My grandfather, William O'Connell, attended St. Thomas in the 1890s. My father, William O'Connell, graduated from St. Thomas in 1939. In 1959, when St. Thomas Academy and St. Thomas College were one corporation and coexisted here on this campus, I graduated from the Academy. In 1967, when I was ordained a priest after spending 4 years in college and 4 years in graduate school, I finally got my BA in philosophy at St. Thomas. In 1977, I returned to St. Thomas at the age of 35, having been a priest for 10 years, and I began my final academic journey at St. Thomas, the most significant chapter of my learning, and I spent 7 years mostly in summer school and finally got my master's in pastoral theology. For those parents who have gone through the ordeal of subsidizing university and graduate school education spread out over many years, remember that it took me 15 years to get my BA and MA. I am proud to receive the honorary doctorate today from St. Thomas because if I would have had to academically earn it, it wouldn't have happened. So thank you, St. Thomas. From the Hebrew Scripture, the Old Testament, the book of Sirach, I read the following. "A faithful friend is a sturdy shelter. He who finds one finds a treasure. A faithful friend is beyond price. No sum can balance her worth. A faithful friend is a life-saving remedy, such as he or she who respects God finds." Several years ago, there was a TV detective called Kojak. He was a tall, bald, bold, deep-voiced, tough guy. But what I remember him often saying was, "Who loves you, baby?" Dealing in the rough, dangerous, and often tragic and sad world of police work, he would say, "Who loves you, baby?" Graduation day is an important day to stop and ask ourselves, who really loves us? Who is, who has been, and who will be that faithful friend, that sturdy shelter, that life-saving remedy the likes of whom we would be grateful for every day of our lives. I'd like us all to spend a few moments reminding ourselves of who these faithful friends are in our lives. These people who have had a quiet and maybe not even so quiet a transformative influence in our lives. I'd like to share with you 3 stories of faithful friends in my life. 2 were teachers here, 2 were teachers, and 1 some of you know. Rose Bliven was my 5th grade teacher at St. Luke's School at Summit in Lexington here in St. Paul in the years 1951 and 52. She was a World War II widow with 1 daughter and one of the very few lay teachers in a parochial school of 1,200 kids. She made me write out the prayer, the Memorare, 20 times after school on the blackboard. It's a long prayer. I cannot imagine what I did wrong to warrant that penance. If you'd ask my sister Kate today, she could give you a lot of reasons. The Memorare is a prayer to Mary, the mother of Jesus, asking for her help, her intercession. Because like Sonia Sotomayor said in her recent biography, and if you haven't read it, I strongly recommend it. She said in her recent biography entitled My Beloved World, I also, as she said, I also, at age 10, had to make a decision that I couldn't always rely on the adults in my life. I loved them, but couldn't rely on them at all times. I learned to pray to my friends in the communion of saints, those who have died and gone before us. I prayed for their intercession with Jesus, Mary foremost amongst them, the first disciple. Rose also taught me the words of Jesus, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened for you. I believed her. I needed to believe her. Rose, the war widow, taught me how to trust in God by teaching me how to communicate with God in prayer. Even though Rose and my relationship was brief, she showed up at the right time in my life and was, and still is, in my memory, a faithful friend, a sturdy shelter, a saving remedy. Professor Bob Byrne was my student activities advisor, my hockey coach, and Latin teacher when I attended St. Thomas Academy here on this campus. He taught me intro Latin between 8th grade and freshman year in 1955. I took intro Latin 3 more times. The last time in my first year of graduate school. None of you know anyone who's taken intro Latin 4 times. A clue to what I'm about to tell you about what Professor Byrne said to me in my junior year was the first word that appeared after my name in my senior yearbook, opinionated. My junior year, he had tried to teach me Latin, he coached me in hockey, and he worked with me in many student activities. One time in my junior year, exactly where we are today, in what was then called the Armory, right here, he moved up close to me, kind of got into my face, gripped my upper arm strongly, and he said, Michael, shut up. You talk too much. Try listening. He was a good, loving, and supportive, faithful friend who was brave enough to be honest with me. The oldest person on this platform up here is the only one wearing the light silvery white gown. Right over here, Father John Malone. That gown matches his hair. In my freshman year in college, my first year in the seminary, 1959, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you this university was smart enough to take him out of the classroom 10 years ago and put him in administration. He could be a real danger to student morale. I am not going to look. When I met and roomed with him that fall of 1959, I didn't realize that even before Rachel Carson and the Silent Spring, he was one of the earliest environmentalists, an organic enthusiast. He had saved up unswept woolies from under his bed from 4 years of high school boarding school, and they had gone organic. Many generations of St. Thomas alumni and alumnae have known him as a business law teacher. He's also a civil lawyer, the originator of the annual Bobby Knight chair throwing contest here at St. Thomas, and is currently the director of Catholic Identity at St. Thomas. That's a scary thought. And he has bailed out literally hundreds of St. Thomas students and alumni from predictable adolescent indiscretions as late as 60 or 70 years old. He's also the wisest and most caring person I know. He was there for me in the worst year of my life, my 30th year, when I was so depressed I couldn't eat, sleep, work, and wished that when I stepped off the curb, I would look right rather than left and not see the bus coming. He's not only been my best friend, but my faithful friend, a life-saving remedy, as he has been for so many, many people associated with the University of St. Thomas throughout the Twin Cities and around this country. Who loves you, baby? Kojak said. Who are your Rose Blivens, your Bob Burns, your John Malones? Who not only walked with you over the highest hills, but also stayed with you through the deepest and the darkest valleys? These may be people who have come and gone. They may be sitting around you now, or people you have not yet met. They may be teachers, coaches, clergy, parents, siblings, spouses, colleagues, or friends. When we are dying, we will not be thinking of the wealth or prestige we have earned, and surely not the bridges we may have burned to get there. We will be thinking of those who have loved us, those who have been there, stayed with us, faithful friends who have been a sturdy shelter, a life-saving remedy. The word blessing comes from two Latin words, bene, which means well, and dicere, which means to speak. To bless is to speak well of others, or to be blessed means to be well spoken of. May God bless you. May God speak well of you, not just today on your graduation day, but also on your worst day, your day of lowest self-esteem, failure, or loss. Because your fundamental worth is, and always will be based on your being God's blessed and beloved child forever. Your family, children, and faithful friends bless you today. They speak well of you. They applaud your accomplishments, and they love you for who you are, not for what you accomplish. May we always be grateful and show our gratitude by being a faithful friend for others. Allow me to conclude to give you graduates, your families, and especially your faithful friends, a blessing from the book of Numbers in the Hebrew Scripture. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his face to you and give you peace. Who loves you, baby? Congratulations.
Thank you, Father O'Connell, for your loving words of wisdom. At this point in the ceremony, we will begin presentation of candidates for degrees with the doctoral candidates.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education in the field of Critical Pedagogy. Barbara Ellen Clark Warrenson. I have the honor to present to the University, the President of the University, the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education in the field of Leadership. Valray Marie Bowe. Erin Elizabeth Lockery Carson. Derek Elton Krim. Dana Marie Cronin. Jane Marie Foote. Claire Elizabeth Gruntner Cook. Jill Christine Keene. Holly Elaine Kunkel Pottybaum. Joan Lauren Arbisi Little. Melanie Olga Matson. Mark Edmund Mertens. Amy Jo Pernsteiner. James Arthur Sturdivant. Clint Walter Willert. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Education in the field of Organization Development. Mary Beth Kaneda. Asha Prasanji Dialwi. Tracy Allen Engstrand. Richard F. Firstman. Julie W. Goldsmith. Tanya Leanne Jackman Hampton. Deborah Ann Lind. Louis Porter II. Terrence Jermaine Porter. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Doctor of Psychology in the field of Counseling Psychology. Roberta Lynn Gerling. Ashley Wenzel Golden. Heather Ann Colleen Bodie. Angela Nicole Koshin. Michaela Diane Madden Smith. Thomas Tunat Wynn. Kelly Nicole Thone. Warawan Shurangsuk Turner. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Education Specialist in the field of Educational Administration. Darren Allen Aslason. Mary Dennis Barrett. Jennifer Cassidy. Jennifer Leah Grambort. Melanie Keeler. Benjamin Ray Lucina. Michael Kim Larson. Vicki Lee Lippert. Edward J.S. Murray. Brian Christopher Regetz. Emily Sue Rankin. Nancy Ann Soliday. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Education. Kelsey Jill Amlid. Sadiq A. Abdurrahman. Alan Dale Ames. Jenny Carlson Emmerman. Christy Jean Anderson. Tanisha Ann Andrews. Irene Jingwa Asong Mafor. Cassidy K. Baker. Dana Christine Bees. Andrea Louise Billings. Lindsay Julian Bonema. Elizabeth Rose Braun. Erin Rose Bride. Dana Brumova. Brian R. Burns. Andrea Irene Burt. Elizabeth Ann Cadwell. Courtney Jean Carlson. Kristen Lynette Carpentier. Consuelo Cervantes Buenk. Christy K. Chafee. Nicole Marie Chernohorsky. Julie Marie Mikolich Christensen. Samuel Wagner Cook. Jason Wayne Corlew. Yep. Brittany Ann Craig. Jennifer Marie Cromer. Mary Margaret Crosby. Margaret Catherine Crowley. Nell Catherine Curry. Amanda Ray Danielle. Ashley Christine Davidson. Bethany Lynn Descent. Christina Frances Dominguez. Leanne Marie Downey. Tanya Lee Drake. Stephanie Nicole Ng. Jennifer Michelle Ng. Emily Iree Fitzgerald. Tracy Corinne Foytik. Cara Jane Gates. Jennifer Irene Goebel. Carrie Lynn Govig. Bettina Marissa Grund. Lidibet Rosado Guzman. Joe Ira Wynn. Alex Marie Hamill. David E. Ham. Meredith Rose Heary. Kenya Lashin Alston Hester. Caitlin Marie Herbie. Allison Louise Hilding. Joanne Murray Himrick. Justin James Hineker. Makiko Haruta. Karen Marie Holdvoet. Bryn Marie Eidelkop. Katrina Nicole Jackaway. Brienne Nicole Roulier Jans. Marta Ellen Johnson. Marcus Stephen Joseph. Layla Ann Casso. Amy Kang. Robin Gray King. Caitlin Beth Knudsen. Retha DeLynn Cray. Karen Jean Kratz. Ashley Dawn Lang. Christina Louise Larson Dixon. Nichelle Truyer Lasser. Jillian A. Lindstrom. Megan Elizabeth McFarland. Stephen Andrew McLennan. Erin Elizabeth McCloskey. Catherine Ann McMurray. Catherine Marie McPherson. Emily Ann Meyer. Nancy Jo Medkey. Katie Sunsdall Montgomery. Tamara Marie Mortaze. Rose Brenda Mosetu. Daniel M. Mashiri. Daniel Namura. Jessica Ruth Nelson. Scott Richard Nelson. Jennifer Margaret Nemo. Ho Nak Wen. Holly Patricia Noble. Ilsa Marie Norris. Catherine Marie O'Sullivan. Anthony Michael Oak. Ragasa Ohira. Laura Elizabeth Pankinen. Monica Rose Palaja. Rochelle Jean Rank. Penny Marie Robinson. Rhonda Raffini. Vanessa Marie San Jose. Heather Ann Sandstrom. Maureen Attila Schlee. Connie Lynn Schmidt. Jessica Margaret Schinnenborn. Mark Edward Shue. Laura Jane Schultz. Deanna Marie Schoweiler. Sarah Marie Sexton. Jean Marie Smith. Shirley Lovetta Snay. Casey Hart Speaker. Jacqueline Elise Spielman. Lene Karen Strand. Anna Christine Sturdivant. Rowen Mai Toss. Roxanne Richards Terry. Jonathan Peter Tischler. Christine Verschihi Toomey. Margaret Olson Turner. Nathan Allen Tisk. Brenda Marie Anderson Wagner. Sering Wangno. Christiana Lee Ward. James Allen Wells. Catherine Ann White. Miriam Bala Williams. Abby Brandt Wolf. Boa Yang. Anna Christina Elise Jesberger. Jordan Christina Zarti. Meng Jasmine Sang. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Counseling Psychology. Mary Ann Olamide Amo. Vincent Barajay. Thomas Allen DeBoer. Katie Deutsch. Melissa Antoinette Essien. Sarah Fellows. Ellen Catherine Gish. Erica Ray Hegland. Paul Rafferty Huff. Angela Sophia Johnson. Catherine Elizabeth Koenig. Kelsey Korselman. Chi Lee. Mary Claire Byron Lindsley. Seth Matthew Lucas. Robert Matoba Lynette. Kelly Marie Matson. Christina Marie Movick. Travis Allen Nelson. Lucy Beccaro Oj. Laura Nicole Peterson. Christina Colleen Pick. Daniel Demetrius Plunkett. Taylor Emily Schultz. Stephanie Roseanne Smith. Proshat Urbat. Nicholas John Spangler. Claudia Kate Swanson. Nicole Marie Swanson. Kristen Lee Turner. Renee Louise Van Nacker. Tali Vang. Mariam Yakub Pham.
Put them down below, I think. I have the honor to present to the president of the university the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of Art History. Andrew James Herkert. Olga A. Ivanova. Natalie Andron McMonigal. Sarah Minster Blakely. Rachel Elizabeth Turner.
I have the honor to present to the president of the university the candidates for the Master of Arts in the field of Catholic Studies. Sarah M. Deeney. Laura J. Eusterman. Jonathan M. Jantz. Angela M. Lambert. Andrew D. Rice. Charles Schmidt. Justin T. Shea. Heidi Jean Vandenberg.
I have the honor to present to the president of the university the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of English. Marie K. Campbell. Rachel McDonald. Catherine Sharon Pooley. Nicole Caitlin Smith. Jennifer Lynn Waldenberger. Nuchi Zhang.
I have the honor to present to the president of the university and the candidates for the Master of Arts in the field of music education. Elizabeth Ruth Johnson Kamosi. Allison Lindsay Capel. Catherine Joy Crockett. Jennifer Marie Hall. Keith John Colmoose. Sherry Diane Leffring. Shannon Elizabeth McCauley. Heidi Catherine McElroy. Angela Mae Mitchell. Jessica Ann Perry. Lisa Arlene Sauer. Anna Elizabeth Unger. Mingwei Phoebe Yo. Megan Ann Zilgett.
I have the honor to present to the president of the university the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in the field of theology. Andrew J. Allen. Matthew Leroy Selby.
I have the honor to present to the president of the university the candidates for the degree of Masters of Manufacturing Systems Engineering. Robert Michael Bick. Sarah Elizabeth Nelson. Nathan Lane Noble. I have the honor to present to the president of the university the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Manufacturing Systems. Matthew John Matson. J. Daniel Brecky. Aaron Joseph Wasserman Gendler. Joshua Paul Jeske. Sewan Se Weya. Nura Al Nuri. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Regulatory Science. Michelle Louise Mahichi. Goli E. Mengitsu. Roger Allen Peterson. Blair Richard Schwartz. Elijah Naupan Ray. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Systems Engineering. Mark A. Fatal. John Dietrich Golnitz. Lindsay Catherine Johnson. Umid Lohani. Eric W. Oy. Bolaniran E. El Mobayo Oyinakin. Logan Volena. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Technology Management. Abdulaziz Omar Aluribian. Terry Lynn Danielson. Christine Renee Higgins. Trevor Garson Johnson. Michael Joseph Kern. John Richard Kinsella. Christopher Daniel Newman. Joseph Sabu. Matthew Joseph Warzeka.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Software Engineering. Muhammad Elamin Abdullah. Faisal Ahmad. Ali Almarhun. Huda Muhammad Almarhun. Harlan Howard Bloom. Robert Herbert Dadzi. Trian T. Dow. Lee Globus. James Edward Hackworth. Eric Timothy Johnson. Mirza Karasek. Solomon Asrat Kebede. Jolen Mary Maggie Dance. Jeffrey James McKee. Swapna Nadella. Charles Wallace O'Brien. Joshua Opuka Okampa. Isaac Edwin Wahu Ru. Satyanarayan Rangaraj Krishnamurti. Matthew James Richards. Joseph Ronald Sheehan-Dell. Samson Bekele Siwan Dagne. Vasant Sivan. Thomas Philip Sutera. Solomon Oskowi. Adel Ahmad Suleiman. Lam H. Tran. Deborah Ellen Turner. Ahmad Muhammad Yusuf. I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the field of Software Management. Sumita Rath. George Kwan Ray. Mikhail Mikhelson. Gitanjali Penagaram Saragam. Now, I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree of Master of Software Systems. Raja Aboy. Ermias Afewarki. Abdullah Hassan Al-Jahadali. Suman Arora. Bahiru Ayano, Bartulius Curtis Scott, Ravi Ben Kodro, Joel Henry Barnstrom, Sridhara Dahal, Eduardo D. Del Rio, Tripti Khosla, Suman Kumar, Saraj Manandhar, Danson Nideo Mutua, Richard Anthony Reeves, Robert V. Shell, Ojwavi Srestha, Karisma Sitawala, Jennifer Ann Turner, Uma Susanti Bhumadi Sethi, Sridevi Yarangatula.
I have the honor to present to the President of the University the candidates for the degree Master of Social Work, joint degree with St. Catherine University. Susan C. Ammon. Sierra Rose Yazi Azamoa Tutu. Nancy Avila. Michelle Gloria Baltus. Caitlin M. Barrett. Callister Jill Benson. Carmen Crystal Brzezinski. Brenda K. Blaisdell. Jennifer Elizabeth Beaujolais. Stephanie Joanna Bowman. Anne M. Brosnan. Nicole Margaret Boudin. Victoria L. Cameron. Gwendolyn Ann Cartman. Marnie Lee Shepa. Jennifer Lynn Chasko. Carrie Lynn Christensen. Jessica C. Convey. Princess Kramer Drazkowski. Leslie K. Curtis. Jesse C. W. Daly. Alicia Ann Darling. Caitlin Marie Davies. Michelle Lee DeMars. Jessica Anton Dooley. John Joseph Drussel. Donna Estella Enfield. Anya K. Esch. Mackenzie R. Flaherty. Terry Ann Flansburgh. Jeanette Jean Foisey. Veronica Vasquez Freeberg. Courtney J. Funky. Rachel Lynn Gilmore. Catherine Eileen Goldstein. Miriam Bashiri Graff. Jacqueline B. Graham. Megan Michelle Gramlow. Laura Michelle Groneweg. Kelsey Irene Hansen. Jeffrey A. Hilliard. Rachel Ann Hofschulte. Crystal A. Hughes. Laura Ann Humphrey. Kristen K. Hueskamp. Allison Ann Hussman. Blair Marie Hishlin. Courtney A. Jacobson. Kari Lynn Jacobson. Danielle Marie Jansen von Bank. Justin Jeffrey. Taryn Elizabeth Jensen. Kimberly Ann Johnson. Elisa Dawn Casa. Lindsay Jill Kaplan. Lauren Carol Kelly. Benjamin Michael Kimball. Holly Soon Yang Klein. Christine Elizabeth Knight.
I'll take them. I need to keep them going.
Well, they're all in order. Daisy Koski. Philip D. Keene. Stephanie Ruth Kuhnmunch. Cassandra D. LaBelle. Heather L. LeClaire. Robin Allison Lampert. Stephanie K. Larson. Andrea Ruth Lixon. Jacqueline Marie Lauder. Samantha J. Lundgren. Christine M. Mann. Angela C. Marty Jananek. McKenna Catherine Martin. Stephanie Ann McCabe. Melissa J. McCanney. Mary Rose McDonald. Kersta J. Mellum. Megan Marie Mensing. Daniel Lee Monserud. Lee Mua. Anna Katrina Miri. Kelsey Ray Myers. Brianna Lynn Nelson. Kaylee Ann Nelson. Kunga Norzum. Kylene Elizabeth Okedi. Sarah Joy Olson. Michelle Christine Olson. Kylie A. Audie. Paige Marley Paulson. Alexia Ann Poppy. Heidi Anna Priestley. Jennifer E. Ranallo. Elise Catherine Reading. Allison Ruth Rempel. Allison Elizabeth Rees. Victoria Lily Ruckel. Sandra Matson Ryan. Kayla Ray Schwarzhoff. Natasha May Stepka. Caitlin Ann Swanson. Katie Lynn Thayer. Patricia Kathleen Thurmer. Sabrina M. Ulrich. Tisa R. Vitali. Terry Marie Welty. Angelina C. Uyghur. Kiana Williams. Melinda J. Wise. Lauren Elizabeth Wappert. Alyssa Jane Youngquist. Stacy Ann Zimmer. Christine Marie Zins. Okay, this one, and this is one after what you just took. So this was the first file, that's the second.
And those I know other spot.
Would the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I, Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you a doctoral degree from the University of St. Thomas with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Welcome to the community of scholars. Would the candidates for the degree education specialist please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I, Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you the degree education specialist with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. And now would the candidates for the master degree please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I, Dennis Deese, President of the University of St. Thomas, confer upon you a master degree from the University of St. Thomas with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, my congratulations also to the graduates and their families. A reception in honor of the graduates is being held in the lower quadrangle. Exit the Fieldhouse doors. Follow the sidewalk to your right. Please consult your program as to your reception site. And also, please join everyone as we celebrate the graduates' achievement. The ceremony is now concluded. Would you please rise and stay standing until the procession is completed?
small yet appreciative audience.